Okay, what we're going to do is start at, I think we quite covered all these, but I'm going to skip down to number,
We finished 15,
Yeah.
start 16.
that's basically what I'm going to go down to, yeah. Okay, and 16, yeah, actually we got number 16, Tasha in a he. And there are several expressions in Irish.
I will take one from you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, and there are several expressions in Irish that the way it kind of ties into what we ended with last week, which was talking about possession. And there are several expressions in Irish that the way you say that you're doing something is that you are in your whatever it is. So the word for sitting is see. Okay, see means sitting or to sit. The way you say he's sitting, this is the example here, Tasha in a he is in his sitting.
So Mandy in the sea.
Mandy in the sea, right. Okay, so how do you say I am sitting?
Well, it depends on what you are.
Tame, actually it doesn't.
Imahi.
Imahi. Okay, so tame I am in my sitting, so the ma here aspirates, becomes imahi. How about are you sitting?
Will in the he.
And will to I the he. Are you sitting? Are you in your sitting? I the he. Okay. The one we have here, he's sitting tashe in a he. Okay, just underline them so you see them. And like Bob said, Mandy is sitting, so you say Mandy in a sea. Okay, and the difference between in a he and in a sea is used for a guy, and the sea is used for a girl. So the here, in a, doesn't aspirate, because meaning hers doesn't aspirate. Okay, and how about we're sitting?
On mid nor sea.
Wedge
Mid nor sea.
in our is in our. Okay, see, sitting. And how about y'all are in your sitting?
No. Tashiv.
How about your tashiv?
Tashiv and Warsi.
In Warsi. Oops, I put shiv on there. Shiv. In Warsi. In Warsi, in your sitting. We're just reviewing 16. And how about they are sitting?
Tashiv in the sea.
Tashiad in a sea, actually. In a sea. You can see that. Tashiad in a sea, and because the here would normally eclipse, but you can't eclipse an S, so it just stays an S in a sea.
How come it's in war, but it's in the and in the?
Is
Just the
the
language
way it is.
provided?
Yes. Yeah. Originally there was in there, so, or ins. So, okay, now, what are some other words that do this? So, see means sitting. What are some other words that you do? Do you say that you're in it?
Lying.
Lying, so which is?
Lee.
Lee. Okay, so how do you say he's lying down?
Tashe.
Tashe in a lee, he is lying down. How about, what's another one? Anyone else? How about standing? Shasa. 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 So how do you say I'm standing? Im mo?
Oh, yes.
Imahasiv. Yeah, so tame imahasiv. I guess I'll get to that one in a second. Okay, that's a little different. Hey, tame imahasiv. Okay?
Isn't sleeping the same thing?
Yeah. I don't know what's the word for sleeping.
Color.
Kola. Okay? So he's asleep. Would be what? Tashe in Kola. How about she's asleep? Tashi in Kola. And how about they're asleep? In the Gola. So Tashe. Tashe in a Kola, he's asleep. Tashi in a Kola, she's asleep. And Tashid in the Gola, they are asleep. Okay? It literally something like he is in his sleeping, she is in her sleeping, and they are in their sleeping. This is why the Kola changes. Some other ones.
Did we do we yet?
Yeah, I just have some other words actually.
Oh,
So actually what would be, how do you say we're, oh, you can't say we're asleep. Okay. How about we were asleep? V, which. Yeah, if you want the combined form, it's VM or. Okay, V which.
In a color? No,
In,
no.
how do you say in our,
Vola?
how's in our,
Vola.
in our,
Nar. In our Gola.
in our Gola. Okay, because it's a combination of it plus R meaning our. Okay, beam which in our Gola. Okay, how about some other words that do this? Oh, no. No, you don't really use that one actually.
Thinking?
How about the where you live?
In the Goni.
Coney.
Goni.
Okay, so Coney to be in your living is to say you live somewhere.
No, well, yeah.
Okay.
But this town.
So if you want to say I live in San Diego, I say Ta.
Okay.
It's a good thing to know how to say it because if you're going to say anything in Irish, it's probably going to be this. So how do you say I live in San Diego? Ta who?
May.
May. Imahoni is San Diego. Okay, California, right? Or not?
That's literally I'm in my living.
Yeah, I am in my living in San Diego. Tame. You could think of it as residence maybe, but which maybe makes more sense. I'm in my residence in San Diego.
Is that a verb, dwell, Coney?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the verbal noun though. You can say konim, but it's not as, it's kind of strange.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so Tame, I am in Makoni is San Diego. I live in San Diego. How would you ask someone, where do you live? Kawo to? Kawo to the phone, right? Okay, Kawo.
I remember something.
We're right in the door and she's answering questions.
Don't ask me anything else.
Okay, so Kawil, where are you to in your living? Okay.
Lee is sitting,
Lee is lying.
lying.
Shasava is standing. Kola is sleeping. Tony is living.
Sitting is sleeping.
Okay,
But standing is Shasta and Kola is
sleeping.
living.
Okay.
And sitting is.
Yeah, see. All right, down up here, we have it. See is sitting. It also means to be awake. Because it's kind of, I guess, unless you fall asleep sitting. But okay, so Kawal to Defani, where do you live? How would you ask? Try a couple more with that.
Shanti, are there many words that begin with G, or when you see the G, that's one of those, it's added on, you know what I mean?
Oh, if there's a G out in front of a C, then it's been added.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
if it
okay.
has a G by itself, it's not.
There are words that begin with G.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. If you see a combination that looks funny, usually that means that something was added. And actually, it's always, in front of a C, when you eclipse it, it's always going to be a G. So if you see a GC, then you know the word starts with a C.
Okay.
And if you have something like the word I, which eclipses, if you ever have a word like Coronado or California or Cucamonga, then you need to eclipse it, you're going to put a G in front of it. So California, Coronado, Cucamonga, okay? Igorki in Cork, okay? All right, so Kawatu the Honey, where do you live? How would you ask, where does he live?
Will share the honey.
Kawil Shay. How was it again?
In the holding.
In a honey.